Okay, ladies and gents, so welcome back here to another football-related content video, and today I will be talking about the Albania national team, that's right, and wondering whether or not they will qualify for Euro 2024, that's right. Now, I know it seems like early as heck that I'm making this video under this topic, considering the fact that the Euro 2024 qualifying draw hasn't taken place yet, and the World Cup hasn't taken place yet. So anyways, let's just dive into this video, shall we? So looking at the Albania national team, you people probably remember the time when Albania qualified for Euro 2016 for the first time ever in their nation's history, that's right. Because obviously prior to that, Albania has never really qualified for any major international tournament, whether it's the Euros or the World Cup. But in 2016, Albania pulled off one of the most impressive qualifying features I've ever seen a team do, and that is, see a nation qualify for the first time ever for a tournament. And looking at the Albania national team, obviously one player that can really make a difference in that squad, I think, is Armando Broja. Now, obviously, I'm super big on Armando Broja just because, Armando Broja, he looks like a rising talent in Albanian football. Because the thing about Armando Broja is that I feel like that if he continues to develop as a striker, then I think he could be the future team captain of the Albania national team, that's right. Because obviously, I feel like to myself that if there is one player that can really lead that Albania national team, it's without a doubt Armando Broja. Now, I've seen Armando Broja play, and I feel like that if he gets more minutes and more playing time, then he can really develop, I think, into a really good footballer. Because obviously, you look at what he's done with the Albania national team recently, his goal-scoring record has been really, really good. So I feel like that if Armando Broja gets regular playing time, then he can really develop as a footballer. And looking at the Albania national team here, obviously, you look at their qualifying campaign for Euro 2016. Obviously, nobody ever thought that Albania would qualify for the tournament, but Albania, they had a very impressive performance in this qualifying group, because obviously, looking at Albania's Euro 2016 qualifying campaign, they were drawn up against Portugal, Denmark, Serbia, and Armenia. And obviously, in this group here, one impressive feature that Albania were able to pull off was that they were able to defeat Portugal 1-0. That's right. Now, obviously, I think that's without a doubt possibly the most impressive performance by the Albania national team in a qualifying stage. And obviously, there was also that game between Albania and Serbia where the match ended up being abandoned. But long story short, that match ended up being abandoned, and Albania were awarded a 3-0 victory by UEFA, I believe. And once the Euro 2016 qualifiers concluded, Albania, they finished second behind Portugal, but they finished ahead of Denmark. So obviously, looking at the Albania national team, they had a pretty decent performance in the group. They won 4 games, they drew twice, and they lost only 2 games. Now, fast forward to Euro 2016, Albania were drawn up against France, Switzerland, and Romania, where the only game Albania won in this group was against Romania. But even though Albania failed to make it out of the group stage, they still had a very respectable campaign, I would say, because they played together as a team, and they played with a lot of heart at the Euros. That's what I've also noticed about the Albania national team, particularly when they were playing France. They were able to keep the game scoreless up until the 90th minute. But now, obviously, Albania, even though they didn't qualify for the 2022 FIFA World Cup, I am curious, do you guys think that Albania has a chance of repeating 2016 again, or no? Because obviously, it would be absolutely incredible to see Albania once again pull off that feature like how they did at Euro 2016 and once again qualify for Euro 2024. Now, obviously, it's still very difficult to say whether or not Albania will qualify depending on the group they get matched up against. And if Armando Broja can continue to develop as a footballer, as a striker, then I think Albania has a good chance to qualify for Euro 2024. So, ladies and gents, that's going to be it here with the video. So I hope you found this video useful and or entertaining and or informative, and if you did, please like, please subscribe, and stay tuned for more content.